Uh, my name is Mariam Ayub, and I am from Xi'an Jiaotong University, and I am a PhD scholar. So, the topic of my presentation is today unlocking team creativity through inclusive leadership, the roles of team rational energy, impoisoned mindsets, and gender dynamics. So, this study I conduct with my two co authors as well. And as you as we all know, the gender bias and its profound impact on leadership roles, it's just vital, but and it is essential to promote gender equality and creating inclusive cultures where both and men thrive. So, in this hyper competition in the business world causes challenges for innovative behavior in the workplace. And despite the valuable insight on antecedents of team creativity, our understanding is incomplete. And many organizations, such as Google and Apple, profoundly consider gender is not binary, but believe in the power of gender equality. And however, there is a gap in the puzzle of leadership science and underrepresentation of women advancement into leadership roles remain a significant issue. And there is a three research gap in the literature, so that's why I conduct this study. As we all know, there are several leadership styles such as servant leadership, authentic leadership, enhances team creativity, with correspondingly paying little attention to the inclusive behavior of leaders to enhance or hinder employees' cognitive and interpersonal behaviors. Second research gap I found in the literature is that mostly study conduct on the individual level as compared to team level. So, and according to my knowledge, there in no study found the relationship of team bottom line mentality between individual and team level. So, a third research gap I found in the literature is that the sample size. Mostly study conducts on the Western and Eastern context, and with low sample size. As you all know, gender issues are high in Pakistan, and because of Pakistan is a male-dominant society. And in this research, I use gender as a moderating role between my proposed hypothesis, but proposed model. And here are the some research questions. So, considering the prevailing shortcoming in the previous literature, we build on componential theory of creativity developed by Emma Bile 1983, and arranging the following set of objectives. So, first objective of my study is that how employee cognitive and interpersonal behavior shift under the influence of inclusive leadership as a key player. And when team leader gender, male versus female, as a dichotomous variable, moderates such a process concerning team creativity. As you all know, all studies have contribute in the literature, and my study is also contribute in the literature in the following ways. By integrating componential theory of creativity and inclusive leadership literature, we explore both positive and negative mediating variables within a single model, identifying a specific cognitive and interpersonal mechanism of CTC framework in the leadership domain. Second contribution of my study is that a previous study uses componential theory of creativity at individual level as compared to team level. So I conduct this research on team level using componential theory of creativity and shift all its components to the team level. And our study, third contribution of my study is that our study extend the gender literature by studying it in the context of leadership and creativity. So I use gender as a mediating role in the three-way interaction role with our proposed model. as you see that inclusive leadership is a key player of team creativity, and these two are the rational energy, and team bottom line mentality is the mediating roles. So according to componential theory of creativity, inclusive leadership help employees to activating their energies through encouraging their domain relevant skills and creative relevant processes. These two components are under the componential theory of creativity, which encourage employees to in the result they produce innovative outcomes, and their creativity will enhance in the end. So, employee using these cognitive patterns sport use of wide categories of synthesized information and breaking the perceptual and scripted performance, which enhance employee intrinsic motivation and their rational energies as well. So I propose that team rational energy is positively related to positively mediates the relationship between inclusive leadership and team creativity. On the other hand, team bottom line mentality. So employees under team bottom line mentality climate may become overly focused on the individual goals as compared to collective goals, and they exhibit one-dimensional thinking as well in their group task. So these kind of things hinder the psychological safety, which is also the important factor of generating the innovative solution. So in this situation, the bottom line mentality diminishes the effectiveness of inclusive leader in fostering an conducive environment for creativity. So, as a result, employees less engage in open communication and less engage in taking the interpersonal risks. So, I propose this relationship is that this relationship will be negative related to between these two, and the team leader gender interacts as a moderation role, interacts with three-way interaction between rational energy, inclusive leadership to team creativity, and bottom line mentality to team creativity. So let's talk about the methodology part. So I conduct data from my home country, Pakistan, from the banking sector industry, and I collect team level data, and total data I collected is 181 teams, one leader and three employees. And I designed two separate questionnaires because of the common method variance, one for leader and one for employees. Leader rate the team creativity of their members, and on the other hand, employer rate their bottom line mentality, their rational energy, and the behavior of their inclusive leader. So after collecting the data, I aggregate data into the team level. The answers I collect from the individual sites, I aggregate on the team level. So after that, I do analytical technique and strategy while using the smart PLS, and we use a structural equational modeling technique to test the study hypothesis critically. And after that, I also conduct calculate the validity and reliability of my model, and discriminate validity as well using the HT-empty ratio, and the fitness of our structural equation modeling is good. And for the measurements, I use 5 item scales developed by Karmali 2010 for inclusive leadership. For team creativity, I use 4 items scale developed by Rigo et al. 2007. And for team rational energy, I use adopted 4 item scales developed by Ons et al. 2016. For bottom line mentality, I use 3 item scales developed by Greenbaum et al. 2012. And gender, we give code 0 for female and 1 for male. So after the results, these are my results. So it is the path analysis of our proposed model, and it is the, as you can see that for inclusive leadership, I use 5 item scales and they are the factor loadings. I use 3 item scales for BLM for and their item loadings. For team creativity, 4 item scales, and for rational energy, I use 4 item scales, and these are their factor loadings. As you can see that in this figure, bottom line mentality negatively mediates the relationship between IV and DV. As on the other hand, there is a positive effect of team rational energy between inclusive leadership and team creativity. So these are the moderation effects. So as you can see in this graph, on the x-axis there is our team rational energy, and on the y-axis it is our team creativity. And this is the male zero gender one for male, and this is for the female. So result says that our finding says that the male leader tend have a strong culture of rational energy, enhancing rational energy in their employees. So ultimately, it enhance their creativity as well as compared to female inclusive leader. And this is the second hypothesis of moderating role. As you can see that it if gender effect on the inclusive leadership and team creativity. And our results found that male leader also have a strong culture of inclusivity uh, as compared to female leaders. And this is my third interaction role of gender on the bottom line between bottom line mentality and team creativity. And our results also found that the male gender has high bottom line mentality in the organization as compared to the female ones. So these are the construct reliability and validity of my instructs, and all, as you can see that all the CFA and CR and average values are under the threshold. And this is the test of discriminant validity of HTMT ratio and Frontal Likert ratio as well. And in this figure, you can see that the R square value and Q square value, and which shows that our model is fit and satisfactory. So these are the hypothesis testing result. As you can see that our 4 hypotheses are accepted and significant supported, and our 2 hypotheses, the moderation role between gender between bottom line mentality and creativity, and inclusive leadership to team creativity is both are rejected, and not it is negative and not significant. So our study also have several theoretical implications. So research find that the inclusive leader act as important contextual factor that enhances team creativity while facilitating the rational energy requires for creative problem solving through its accessible practices, thereby supporting open communication. So this research integrates theories about creativity at the individual level with the group level outcome. And also rational energy also produced when employee feel value creation in their own group. So research demonstrate that team rational quality yields results equivalent to those of individuals member prioritized when predicting creativity. So on the other hand, it is our study also predict that with inclusive leader, employee exhibit improve creative performance despite initially displaying goal-oriented behavior. So this research findings support new perspective in CTC, which proposes an integrating approach between performance-oriented work and innovative thinking. And our study also enhance our understanding of creativity through research that demonstrates how leader gender influences the effectiveness of innovation promotion, a field that CTC study have analyzed insufficiently. So our study also gives several practical implication for organizations and managers as well. So organization should adopt the training sessions for leader that target their capabilities to maintain an approachable stance and productive communication channels with team members. So this skill development of organizational leaders enable organizations to establish environment where diversity receive proper value along aside rational energy that drives successful collaborations. And on the other hand, rational energy is playing an important role for organization creativity. So it is necessary for business companies should deliberately pay attention to its development through team building initiatives and through departmental connections that improve the quality of team relationships, and as well as managers also provide good environment to their employees and team members that improve the connections between team members as well, and promoting collective drives and generating collective creative outcomes in the end. And also our study provides practical implications of team bottom line mentality, which remains and many organization remains poorly organized. So it is important to business organizations to assess their performance metrics for dual effectiveness and balancing cost reduction with recognition of creative thinking solution. And it is very important for organization to implement team leader gender specific program that include monitoring and leadership development and biases awareness training. So these type of things, when organization adopt, it is very unique for organization to unique challenges for organization and attribute associated with sexual orientation. So I think it is very important for organization to implement these target leadership approaches that will guarantee that all male and female managers can develop effective environment. In the end, it ultimately enhance organization um, productivity, their creativity, and their image in the competitive environment as well. And for my the future researchers, I suggest some variables. So future researchers are also conduct studies on use these kind of frameworks, multi-level especially frameworks, and use other kind of leadership styles such as reflective leadership as well, and use different moderating roles and mediating roles under the multi-level umbrella. So this is all from my side. So thank you for listening, and I also thanks for the organizers and the chairperson as well for having me, and the audience that listen my presentation.